So here we have a maintenance kit for an HP Laserjet 4250 and 4350. The maintenance kit includes a fuser, a transfer roller, pickup rollers, feed and separation rollers for trays 2 and 3, and the manual feed tray, which tray 1 is the pickup roller and separation pad. And if you're wondering what this is a little tool to help remove the transfer roller. So let's first talk about the transfer roller. There are a lot of really lousy transfer rollers out there. When I say lousy, it means they print light, they leave print defects by leaving toner on the edges of the pages. What the transfer roller does is it maintains a charge that's opposite to the charge on the toner, so it helps to draw toner off the drum and the toner cartridge onto the paper. And what we're seeing right now is not only are there a lot of lousy aftermarket transfer rollers out there, but even the genuine HP transfer roller has some problems right now. Some of the shipping OEM transfer rollers are printing light, and we've tested them from various sources, and for whatever reason, the genuine HP transfer rollers right now are not very good. So we have an aftermarket transfer roller that we've tested that prints nice and dark and crisp, clear print. So that's an important roller in the printer. The next piece I want to talk about is the fuser, and that's probably the most important part of the maintenance kit. The fuser heats up and bonds toner to the paper with a combination of heat and pressure. So the fuser that we have in our kit is what we call a long life fuser. It has been tested to 500,000 pages, that's 500,000 pages, whereas the genuine HP fuser is rated for 225,000 pages. So we've actually gotten more than double the page count out of our long life fusers as the original HP fusers. And just for reference, we've had customers call us and say, hey, I've bought a competitor's refurbished fuser, and you know what, it only lasted 70,000 pages or 100,000 pages. Compare that to ours, where we've gotten 500,000 pages out of it. So this is a very high quality long life fuser. One of the important parts of the fuser that allows us to do that is the fuser sleeve. And if you can see in there, there's this kind of pink looking roller, and that has a much more durable non-stick coating to it than a traditional fuser sleeve. Here's an example of a fuser sleeve. It rotates around a heating element, and we have a sleeve that has a very, very durable coating on it. The next thing I want to talk about with our fusers is the heating elements, because that is essentially the most important part of the internal component of the fuser. Here we have two fuser heating elements. Now, heating elements are a component within the fuser that heats up. The surface of the heating element heats up to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 200 Celsius. And that heat is what helps bond toner to the paper. So what we want you to see here is the grease on the surface of the heating elements. This is a genuine HP heating element with genuine HP grease on there, and this is a Printertechs heating element with Printertechs specialized high performance grease. You'll notice the grease has failed on this HP heating element here. It's gone from that white to this brown kind of powdery residue. If you were to touch this with your fingers, it's more abrasive than it really is lubricating. So what is going to happen with this fuser is the sleeve that rotates around this heating element is no longer going to turn freely, so the paper that passes through here is going to jam at the fuser. This is a Printertechs heating element with our high temperature grease on there, and you can see the grease is still white. If you were to touch that, it's still able to lubricate. And what's remarkable about this is this grease and heating element have over 500,000 pages on it, so that's 500,000 pages. The life expectancy of these fusers, particularly the OEM fuser, is 225,000 pages. So we've gotten more than double the life out of our grease and heating element than what's expected of the genuine HP, the OEM, the original heating element. So this is one of the technologies that we use. We have a very specialized high performance grease here that's able to allow us to get 500,000 pages out of our fuser. We also spend a considerable amount of resources testing the quality of the pickup rollers in our maintenance kits. It's really amazing to see the variation in rubber quality used in feed rollers. Some rollers are made with really cheap raw materials that just don't have enough grip and they wear out too quickly. But we have the ability to test these rollers. We have a custom designed computer controlled feed roller testing device. And we also use some simpler methods like force gauges to test the grip strength of the roller and longevity tests that are actually run in printers. So these are some of the tests that we're able to do that most of our competitors can't do.